Hello and welcome to aptdemy, and today's video is on the introduction to ACT English, and these are the following topics that will be covered in today's session. The ACT English tests a student's knowledge on the conventions of standard written English. You will see the maximum number of questions in this section. You'll have to solve 75 questions in 45 minutes. You will get essay or passage based questions with underlined portions, and the underlined portions will be the ones that you have to change according to the instruction given. So like I told you, how many questions will be there? There will be 75 questions. Now 75 questions in 45 minutes. You already know that time will play a big factor in this. So we need to take on this exam and this section in particular with perfect strategy. So let us take some strategies that we need to keep in mind while sitting for this exam and this section. So the first thing, as I told you, you will get 75 questions in 45 minutes, so you cannot afford to waste out on time. So if you think that you will read the entire passage and then move on to the questions, that won't be a good strategy. So what you need to do is start reading the passage from line 1 till and up until the first underlined portion. Go to the first question, solve it, get back to reading the passage till the next underlined portion, solve that question and get back to reading, so on and so forth. In that way, you will read and solve the question simultaneously, and you will manage time effectively and smartly. The next strategy would be to understand how to go through your questions, and for that you need to understand what the question is testing you on. How will you do that? By looking at the answer options. If you look at this example question, and particularly if you look at the answer options, what is changing? The position of the commas. So you automatically know that the question is testing you on commas. Now fun fact, punctuation comes in 20% of the questions that you will see in the ACT questions. So that means you can score high marks if you get your punctuations right. So practice your punctuation. So once you know what the question is testing you on, the solving process becomes easier. And the last strategy would be to always go for concise answers. Always look for answers that are short and straightforward, in contrast to answers that are lengthy and that are beating around the bush, and always rely on your ear. Any answer option that sounds good to your ear, go for it. Okay. So these are our basic 3 strategies that we need to keep in mind. Now the ACT English will test you on 2 types of questions. One is a mechanics or usage question, and the other one is a rhetorical skills question. So under all of that, these topics will come like punctuation, like I told you, subject verb agreement, verb forms and verb agreement, pronoun forms and pronoun agreement, adjectives and adverbs, comparative and superlative modifiers, idioms, sentence structure, and effective essay and paragraph organization, and clear and concise writing style. So these are all the topics that we are going to cover in the upcoming sessions that are to follow this video. And you can use these reference websites to get further information on what the course is on, what the course is about, the question types, the question patterns, or you can also log on to our website, which is www.aptdemy.com, to get further insight into the course and the materials that we provide. With that, I will leave you to this and see you in the next video. Thank you.